Hello everyone, I am Krithika, Assistant Professor from the Department of Food Sciences. I would like to welcome you all to the new episode of Wisdom Bytes. So today I am going to talk about healthy fats and unhealthy fats. So fat is a macronutrient, that means which we require in our diet in more quantities. Fat serves a concentrated source of energy in our diet. So there are many functions which will fall under fat. The first one is fat will helps in the digestion or absorption of fat soluble vitamins. Those are vitamin A, D, E and K. One more function is fat serves as a structural component of cell membrane. So third function of fat is which will help in the brain development and hormone productions. And the last one, as I already mentioned, it acts as a main source of energy in our diet. So in fats there are many three types of classifications. Those are unsaturated fatty acids, saturated fatty acids, and last one is trans fats. Now let us move on to healthy fat. So in healthy fats, unsaturated fatty acid will comes under this category. So these unsaturated fatty acids mainly derived from the plant sources. So now again, unsaturated fatty acids are divided into two classes. Those are monounsaturated fatty acids and polyunsaturated fatty acids. So under monounsaturated fatty acid, there are sources like olive oil, avocados, and when we talk about nuts, mainly cashews and almonds. So these are the sources of monounsaturated fatty acids. Next is about polyunsaturated fatty acids. It will mainly include sources like fatty fish, flax seeds, sunflower seeds, and walnut. So these are the main sources of polyunsaturated fatty acids. Now let us move on to the health benefits of these healthy fats. So first one is it will improve the heart health by reducing bad cholesterol, and the next benefit is which will helps to reduce the inflammation, and the third benefit which is essential for brain health. These are omega 3 and omega 6 fatty acids. These are mainly from the polyunsaturated fatty acid groups. So the last benefit of eating a healthy fat is which helps in the weight management. So these are the overall benefits of eating healthy fat in a diet. Incorporating these healthy fat in a balanced diet can contribute to overall well-being and supports various aspects of physical health. So next we will move on to unhealthy fat. So as I already mentioned, unsaturated fatty acids will comes under healthy fats, and the other two classifications of fat, that is saturated fat and trans fat, will come under unhealthy fat. So first we will talk about saturated fats. These fats are mainly derived from the animal sources. Eating lot of saturated fat can raise cholesterol levels and risk of heart diseases. Now next we will move on to the sources of saturated fats. It mainly includes ghee, butter, palm oil and coconut oils. Now we will move on to the next classification of unhealthy fat. Those are trans fat. So these fats are mainly used to increase the shelf life of processed foods. So shelf life means which we can keep the food for the more time periods. Sources or example for trans fats are ice creams, pastries, baked food, margarine, french fries, fried chickens and puffs. So these are the examples of a food which will have more amount of trans fat in it. So next we will move on to health effects of eating more amount of unhealthy foods. Those are saturated and trans fats. First one, If we take a high amount of this unhealthy fat, means there is a more risk of getting heart diseases. Next one is these trans fats will promote the inflammation. And the third effect is eating more amount of unhealthy fat can lead to increase the amount of bad cholesterol. So these bad cholesterol which will form a plaque in the arteries of the heart and lead to heart attack or heart failure. So the last one is eating more amount of unhealthy food can also lead to weight gain and the person becomes obese. So I would like to conclude this session by saying eat more amount or good amount of unsaturated fat and limit the consumption of saturated fats, that is less than 10% of daily intake. And one more, that is trans fat, completely avoid eating trans fat. Thank you for watching the video.